In the northwest of Namibia lies a relentlessly wild area, the Skeleton Coast. Hundreds of kilometers of roaring Atlantic waves, dense coastal fog, shipwrecks and endless desert. A place that is as beautiful as it's unforgiving. A landscape shaped by wind and sea where nature always has the final say. We're Carla and Lida and we traded the career ladder for a life of adventure in our old Land Rover Defender, Pango. Over the past 17 months we've been driving through Southern and East Africa, exploring this beautiful continent. Most of the time it's just the two of us, but in this 3-part series we join an opposite log expedition to explore one of Africa's most remote and iconic coastlines. Wander along with us as we venture into Namibia's legendary Skeleton Coast.
We have to wake up. It's gonna be worth it.
Ja, die gaat weg is al op. Ja, is just only the weight is not so much on the something. Sweet, yeah. So number one, as we check out in Conway.
This is the first time for us that we're driving in a convoy like this. You have to get used to it a little bit, I realize. And also we are driving not that fast. So, and with the mist, it's a bit challenging. You don't want to slow down the convoy, of course. And there's a lot of comms going on the radio, as you might have heard already. So, yeah, quite a hectic start of the morning. Then we also, next to our own camera work, they gave us a camera. She's gonna pop up in the radio telling us we need to film.
Don't fly, and we're gonna stop in a few minutes.
Let's quickly introduce the team. Daryl, big personality, a bigger heart.
This you need to mount to the front of your Land Rover.
Dirk captures Africa in the most beautiful way. Nico, he has got your back. Dylan, always warm.
Yeah, put on some clothes!
Willem catches every moment. Hein and his team, they're guiding the way.
We just made a quick pit stop in Henties Bay. Added a few last liters of diesel. That will be the last town in the next 5-6 days that we'll see.
The Skeleton Coast forms part of the Namib Desert, the oldest desert on Earth, estimated to be 55 million years old. The coastline earned its haunting name from the whale bones that once littered its beaches and the countless shipwrecks scattered along this unforgiving shore. For centuries, thick fog, powerful currents and relentless surf caught ships by surprise, but reaching the beach was often only the beginning. With almost no fresh water and an endless desert stretching inland, many survivors never found a way out. It's no surprise the Sun People called this place the land God made in anger, and Portuguese sailors knew it as the gates of hell.
The ocean on one side and the mountains coming here. No vegetation. It's really desert.
I put it on 5 yesterday. I'm going to put it on 6 now. So
Okay.
we go 3, 4, 5, 6. Every time you turn the button once up, it closes the valving by half. So you don't have to go up 3 or 4 times, just one would.
Okay.
But let's see now, because I was driving behind you, so I saw when we go over the bumps, then the bump does like 2 or 3 times before it
Okay.
recovers. So let's see.
They just asked us, how do we feel about the new suspension? And Daryl had just made it a little bit stiffer. And it really feels good. Now there's a lot less bouncing, also to the sides. We're a bit stiffer, but in a good way. Really, really happy with this tough dog.
Much of this coastline is protected as Skeleton Coast National Park, but the real adventure lies further north, and that's exactly where we're heading. On our first day we have some serious ground to cover, 450 kilometers north, from Swakopmund to Meuve Bay. It's a day to get used to the convoy, the terrain and the gear, while taking in our first taste of this remote desert.
So we are officially in Skeleton Coast National Park. I just read on one of the signs that it's more than 50 years old. It can be very, very remote here, and they advise you not to go on your own. We're with a big group, our 7 trucks, so should be fine. But yeah, excited. And a lot of nothing. Oh, look at this.
Nothing very far.
In rainy season, when it does come all the way through to the ocean, this thing is about half a meter to 40 centimeters, sometimes a little bit deeper. So you can imagine the amount of water that actually comes through here. Quite a phenomenal thing to see these rivers when they do come down. We have 7 big rivers that mount in the ocean here. So we're going to go through all of them now. Luckily they are dry.
You over the moon?
But it really looks like a moon landscape, huh?
Yeah.
Hey guys, if we're ready, we're going to head off.
We're 50 k's from Terrence Bay, and presumably after that it will go a little bit slower, and it looks like another 3-hour drive, so not quite done for the day yet. But it's amazing so far, huh?
And look now we have dunes next to us. Massive ones.
Are you enjoying it?
Yes, I am. Much more than I even thought. When there's nothing, but it's nice. Really nice. Small water crossing in the desert.
And apparently now in desert lion area territory.
Well, our boat that we sent Nico out to check for tracks and for animals.
I mean, it is the survival of the rule, right?
So in a part of the day where everyone starts talking nonsense.
Now they're making fun of Nico, who is the presenter of the TV show Survivor in South Africa.
Yeah, guys, being a survivor means that you're not stupid, so...
Nico, the tribe has spoken.
Put on some clothes!
I had all intentions of going back into my car.
What do you think?
Cold and cool. So we are at Meuve Bay Station, and from here it is another 10-12 kilometers to where we're gonna set up camp. Okay, everyone deflated the tires, ready for the last section. I think 10 kilometers on the beach.
And this is the most deflated we've ever had our tires.
Yeah, it's 1.5 at the back, 1.1 at the front. Let's go.
I hope so. You stuck? Always here to help.
Right, good morning again, everybody. Just a reminder.
Later today we'll enter the Skeleton Coast Konenenmouth concession, heading for the furthest northern corner of Namibia.
Good morning!
This is how it starts.
Look at this circus. We are filming with 2 cameras. Dirk is giving us instructions about what we should now film on his Osmo. That is here. Okay, this is Dirk. 2 microphones. Am I looking okay? Am I looking okay?
You're looking double okay.
Right, good morning, everybody. What a lovely morning here. So the plan for today is we are heading north. We are going to try and do a lot today, so it's going to be a bit of a working day. And hopefully before dark we will reach the camp at Coastline Bay tonight. Pango, you guys were the closest to the beach. How was that 5-star view this morning when you woke up?
We were very happy with our prime spot, but all in all, just with the camp, it was really nice to set up camp with a group. Very special for us, and also sharing the stories of the day, but also all stories around the campfire. Perfect first night.
Yeah, it wasn't even that cold. I didn't even need my electric blanket.
Pango, this is Nico. You parked your vehicle far away from the rest of us. Would you care to elaborate on the reasons for doing so?
Nico, I think we got pretty close last night, eh?
Yeah, Dylan shared a bit too much maybe.
This you need to mount to the front of your Land Rover. It's going to look so cool. You just cable tie it on like that.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. We should do it now.
So this is an old shipwreck from 1971. Not much left of it. It's all rusted, pieces lying all over. But, and then bonus, a whale bone, whale vertebra. So total skeleton ghost.
Cable ties! Now! I'm making their car pretty. And we're just looking for cable ties. Cable ties! Cable ties! We put in a chair.
We are.
But there still has skin on it,
It doesn't matter, it's going to come off in a year or 2. But if you get hungry, you can nibble.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
If
you want to travel
it's still
Africa,
filthy, man. I don't have to go and pick up the roadkill if I want to travel Africa.
Don't talk.
This is the worst piece of DIY that I've seen in a long time. You use like a...
I'm an engineer, man. Look at me. Engineer of animals, making cars look pretty.
Put a
take like the whalebone rather.
You know, on the next trip we go together, I expect this thing to sleep. I can't do all this, I can't even have one cable. How do you know?
What do you
If
put
I buy my own.
I expected this skeleton coast to be more monotonous, and the opposite is true. It's beautiful scenery. There's so much to see, and with every light that falls in, the colors change, and you have the massive light dunes on the one side and beautiful ocean. Now it looks a little bit more like moon landscape. It's just amazing. It's hard to believe, but we're driving in a river. A dry river right now, of course. But this here is all parts of the year covered in water.
It's fun. It's fun driving, but you have to concentrate the whole time. Stay in the tracks of the others. You don't want to make new tracks. Yeah, just keep the impact on the environment as low as possible. This is nice.
This area is really something special.
Now turning back to the ocean, maybe we can see it just now. And otherwise we'll go too deep inland. And we've already added another hour to our trip. We need to get there before dark, so I think we're going to push a bit. But amazing.
Now we are absolutely having the time of our life. Whee! Whee! Oh, if you ever have the chance, you must really, really visit Skeleton Coast.
Ice drifting there.
Okay, so it's 11:30 and we still only did like, I don't know, 1/6 of what we have to do today. So I'm not sure if you can properly see it, but we slept here and then we drove all the way to there, but we're gonna sleep almost at the Angolan border there.
There's a lot of driving still left, but it's fun driving. But it's gonna be a long day.
What does it say?
Huh? Top of the world.
That was very close. My word.
That's amazing, huh?
Look where we are. Look where we aren't.
Yeah.
You're freaking nowhere.
Just keeps going. Oh, wow.
Cool, eh?
Oh, wow.
So there's a natural spring here, so an oasis in the middle of the desert. And there's even a little camera somewhere for the wildlife.
Water is one of the rarest commodities here. Parts of the Skeleton Coast receive less than 20 millimeters of rain a year, and most rivers only flow after rainfall. Instead, much of the moisture comes from the coastal fog, providing a vital source of water for plants and animals.
Man-child. Okay, so these little green bushes, I just tasted one of the leaves because apparently the people that lived here long ago, they would chew them for moisture. And I thought it would taste like a spekboom, which doesn't taste like much, just like a little bit sour. And this was horrible. It was like bitter, like you cannot believe. I'm still recovering, and these people were very strong to do that to get water. But yeah, apparently there are some chameleons here and geckos and other insects. So there's a lot of life here, sort of hidden in this nothingness.
It's 3 o'clock, by the way, and we still have quite some hours to go for today. Hopefully also some seals at some point, although we haven't seen the ocean in a while.
I don't think Lida knows how much a seal colony stinks.
I believe this is the closest we will ever get to the moon.
Around Cape Freya, or the Cold Cape, we finally found the seals. This is where the concession area begins, just 50 kilometers south of the Angolan border.
Just set behind the ocean, and we have another 40 km to go. We left at 8:30 this morning. It's almost 7. It is getting dark. How's it going?
Rough. Pango's doing well, but it's difficult to stay in the tracks of the others. And we all have different sized tracks, especially us, I think. And we're just all throwing each other off track.
You stay in my track and you drive it up. So the Land Rover, you're probably going to be in high range second when you make that turn, and you're going to floor it. Once you make that turn, keep it, and you're going to drive up all the way. It's nice and hard. The same with you, Dylan. You can just follow. You're in an auto car, very easy. But for the Land Rover, I want you to commit. Once you make that turn, then I want you to drive. You need to come, Land Rover. There we go.
Going. We stopped.
Okay, I'm going to come down.
Copy.
Alright, you're going to go back. I'm going to switch my lights on so you can see. You're going to go back all the way. Nice and relaxed. Just go. There's no rush. I'm going to make a track for you straight forward and you just follow me. Lida, can you confirm that you guys are in low range?
Confirm.
So what I want you to do, we're going to give it a go. So low range second, immediately third, and then you just keep your ass up. Go, 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 go. Don't even start in first. Low range second, third, and continue all the way up.
Copy. Go, go, go. Nice car. Let's go, go, go. Go, go, go. Yes, hij gaat goed. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
Continue up, continue up, continue up. Go, 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 go.
Nice, love. Rijden, gas, gas. Don't hold back. Lekker liefie, amper daar. Rijden, niet stoppen nu. Doorgaan.
Hey,
Woohoo!
now this turn in front of me. And for you, you should be in second high range. Yeah?
Are you guys having some fun?
Yes,
What the hell?
I am. I don't know about Carla.
Carla, your face says it all.
Oh man, fuck.
How lekker was that, man?
Yeah, it was good, but a bit stressful that we don't get up.
You know, they say do something that scares you every day. We've been doing something that scares us every hour.
Yeah. No, we're growing as people, huh? We're growing.
We are growing in many ways.
Oh man.
No, it's not easy. It's not easy. How many do you need? All of them, or some of them? Sure.
Morning.
But I haven't showered. My hair's not done, and now you're starting this with me saying. And yet you did you sleep well?
Morning.
I don't get how it works. Though I'm gonna have to figure it out.
How what works?
Your machine.
Which one?
This one you're busy using.
No, this is just your BLF.
Okay. So is this the thing for these trips of yours? It feels always a big deal.
Terrace Bay
doesn't have fuel anymore. So immediately you are like now 40 liters on the Hilux short, on your car probably 60, 70 liters short on your trip. So that's why we normally pull a trailer, leave it at Merwe Bay. We fill up for every car, you know, 40, 50 liters or whatever. But you need to be able to carry fuel. I mean, you have to understand you are in the most remote corner of Namibia. Our closest town is Swakopmund. There's a town called the Pugu. It's 100 and something k's away. You can't get there. Even if you wanted to, you can fly there. You can go through the dunes at 70 k's. When you get out of the dunes, then there's a mountain range. Then you have to go all the way south to Oripembe and go back up and go. So this is what makes this place so unique. You are literally part and parcel of what you do here, you know, to get here. So, but yeah, we'll sort it out. I just want to make sure when we get to the beach, then let some of you guys start fishing. Armand will be there. We'll pull the cars and it's got a nice little pump with a filter on everything, so we fill up.
Good morning. From about 10-15 kilometers from the Kunene River on the border of Angola. We will be going there today. We will be going for a day on the beach, a day by the river, going fishing and looking at the other side, looking at Angola. It's so close but yet so far. I'll have to drive all the way around, going back inland, going south and then north again to get to the other side. But we got in last night quite late. You see the tracks there behind me. From the seaside, got over the dune and then we all camped here, nice and cozy, had a great dinner. I am quite proud of Pango. I mean, this dune was something that we had to take on twice. Had to get up some speed. But Pango, with the smallest wheels here and the oldest car, he has 25 years on all of them. But I'm proud of him, he's doing very well. We're getting through everything. And it makes me also think, if you can't have the newest bells and whistles and you can get something reliable like this, you can also go on adventures. So it's amazing if you can or have all the greatest new equipment, but it's not always necessary to get you to the beautiful places. I'm going to try fishing today. I've never done like sea fishing from the beach. I don't even know what you call it. But I'm going to try it and then we can maybe eat what we catch. And then there's awards for the ones that have the biggest fish. I'm going to also try for that. I have no good hope for this, but we have to do it once, eh? And other than that, are you going to swim in the river?
Ooh, tempting. It's a few degrees Celsius.
You have to think of what you're gonna add to the fishing competition prize pot.
Yeah, so all the other ones have a lot of sweets and chocolates and stuff. We don't have that. I think we have a few rolls of Super C's left. And that will go in there. I think that's all we have.
Okay, well, make sure you win.
So we have something to snack on.
All daddle snacks.
All daddle snacks we want.
Right guys, follow the track, make that nice wide turn that Piers made for us.
Okay.
So keep it in one slow and move motion. It's very nice and hard, but you Lekker.
Dead whale.
So Heinz says that they do get a few of them per year that wash out here Probably natural causes, dying of the elements, age. But, it's always a bit sad to see this big mammal stranded here. At the Kunene mouth.
And this is the Kunene River.
So this river runs between Angola and Namibia. It's the border here. So on that side, we're looking at Angola. We will be there in a few days' time, exactly there almost, looking back. But this river, this mouth, has crocodiles, some greenback turtles which go into the sea and into the river, so hopefully we can see their little heads popping up. And we can't go too close to the water because of the crocodiles, but we will, I think, just go there back on the beach for the fishing. They're starting to look for a good spot. Yeah,
Cool.
it's gonna be a good day.
Yeah.
Putting a shark egg on our car with a cable tie.
See, it's a sand shop. Sand shop. The collection's growing. Never did you ever in your life expect this, that you'd have whatever that thing is. I think that's a jackal. And then now we've got shark.
70?
Hello, this is Kunene Mouth Service Station. Welcome to Kunene Mouth Service Station.
Did Dylan set the bar? Yeah. And unfortunately, now I have to catch something.
Love, what's going on?
Something bit off my sinker. I don't know what you call it. So, and I think I'm standing in the wrong spot because Billy was just standing there and he also caught the fish. I think I
It
need
can't be you to blame.
No, I think I just need to move 5 meters up in the sea. Look at that fish! Woohoo!
It's running, yeah. That's a massive. I can remove more.
It's okay.
Oomblik as ek draai, ek sien jou gap gee en dan katrol. Net so, kyk katrol. Okay, maar.
Of met een betere plek krijgen. Ja.
Look at that.
Did you catch something?
Yeah,
Something.
something strong. Woo.
Are you tired?
Yes.
From the day. This is not going to give up.
No.
Don't get into the last day. You can hold.
Carla's gonna win.
You know that this is the way.
Oh, it's a shark. Oh, it's a shark. Spotty.
Fine now.
Can it go back? Okay, it has to go back.
Sometimes it's a little dry.
Yeah. Didn't catch a fish. Caught a very big spotted shark. Shame. The poor shark. He's back. He was fine. He was swimming away. So. But sure. I'm tired.
What are you doing?
Just put a good luck charm on someone's car. I don't think it's going to keep long.
Okay, lunch done.
Yeah.
Cruising back to camp. How did you find the fishing?
It was fun when I thought I was catching a little fishy. But the whole shark thing is just too much. It's a big animal. No.
How did it make you feel?
No, I just wanted it to go back into the sea. But okay, it's an experience. It was good, and now I know. Ja, het is lekker, maar het is ook klaar.
Okay, so this is the dune that we drove up last night, but now we see it in daylight. It's quite high. I don't know if you can really see it on the screen.
No, but it's long and high, but long.
Vehicles behind me. Make sure there's about 50 meters of distance between each one of you.
Gaan, lekker, gaan. Je gaat goed.
That's it. Keep on going. She's doing well.
The whole dune is black, but she did it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are going to take the same route into camp that we took out this morning. So when you get up here,
Right.
So we have the new Tough Dog suspension, and Daryl apparently also gave us the fancy ones that's adjustable. But after it's been installed, after about 500 kilometers, we've done a little bit more. It has to be just checked that the torque is still on the bolts.
Yeah, just make sure it's all tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's simple. More on a leaf spring vehicle. This isn't, but we're just going to tighten the shocks. So we're going to figure out the right size spanner, and then we're going to tighten it.
Okay.
As simple as that.
As simple as that.
Okay.
So even I can do it.
You can do more than most people I've met in my life.
Give me a spanner.
What size?
I
17.
think 18 or 17.
17. I don't know.
I think maybe 18.
19.
Okay, like I said in the
I'm
beginning.
going to go 19. I'm going to go with my nuclear friend's intelligence and go 19.
Okay.
Okay. Just asking. I'm not
Yes,
a
you're right.
nuclear
Okay,
scientist.
so.
Pull. You see?
I know the whole thing is turning.
Is it?
Yeah. It's like this.
Yeah.
Okay, then
And
from
don't
here.
forget, did they give you extra knobs? Because stones do break them off every now and then.
Okay.
Very rarely. Okay. Okay, I've got it.
Can you hold it? Okay.
I'm holding it, yeah.
It's just
Then it's
moving
tight.
in.
Then
okay.
it's tight.
It's tight. Okay,
And
other
the
one?
top there. You got a lot of editing to do with me, yeah. It's tight.
Okay.
Huh? Tight, huh?
That's it. It moved a little bit.
Let me try this one.
Okay.
This side, because I'm here now anyway. Yeah, you see, this one was a bit loose.
Okay,
Now it's tight. Okay,
Okay, cool.
let's go to that.
Okay. Okay, very good.
That's right.
Danke. Okay,
Yeah, I think so too.
I think we just give up. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's see if it turns at the bottom. So here's my view. And I firmly believe this, but we can't tell many people. But out of all these vehicles here, I think this is the most capable.
I'm glad you think that.
Defenders are the love of my life.
I'm also
They are
glad.
always. I've got a collection with my son, my 6-year-old son. We've been collecting since he was 2 years old. We collect little Land Rover toy cars, Matchbox and the other ones.
Yeah.
Love it.
So why then the Land Cruisers?
So I did it because, like a lot of people that have bad experiences. And I'm not like you, I'm not mechanically inclined and clever. So I had one, and then when they do, Defenders do give issues to people. So if you know what you're doing, there's a great car. And I'll tell you what a good thing about it, anywhere in Africa, this car can be fixed. Bush mechanics can fix this car, they know it. Through and through. It's just, my second son was born, he was 9 months old, we were driving back from Neisner, and the car broke down. Wife wasn't happy. And it was a nightmare because it was like all the way back, we're in the middle of nowhere, car broke down, we had to get towed a bit. It was an absolute nightmare. So big fight in the car on the way home. Took the car back, took it to the dealer, said fix it and sell it.
Cool. So what are you going to give us for this one?
How much did you pay for this thing?
So, again, welcome to our camp here in Borseleys Bay, Skeleton Coast. Today was a very interesting day. We managed to catch a few fish. It wasn't the best of days. The effort was a bit lacking from some. I'm not going to call any names. But there were some who excelled. And of course, we have a small package to deliver to the winner. It was nail biting. But third place was Dylan. Well done, Dylan. We're probably going to get one fish nugget out of that one for tonight. Runner up. It was nail biting. It was literally the one's lip. You are the lucky winner of half a bag of fish. Of course it's mine. You're welcome. Well done, Billy.
So am I correct in saying a shark doesn't
I
count?
think Billy would win.
Guys, we are now going to head out. We're going to quickly go and visit the Kunene River again, but from a different angle. We're going to do some sand driving and see Vos de Kunene, which is on the Angolan side.
Okay, Hein, thank you for that. I just want to let you know there's been a change here. I will not be driving my vehicle. The Pango ladies will be driving mine. I'll be going with Dylan.
Okay.
Let me tell you how cool this is. It's going to deflate the tire and it will stop at 1 bar. Now to activate it, we just pull it. When it gets to 1 bar, it will stop.
What was it on now?
I think it was on 1.2 or 1.3.
Okay.
So we'll get another one because there's 4 in a pack for each tire. So what we can do is prepare the next one while this one's deflating.
Okay.
And the magic with it is, once you put it on, you can carry on driving. It's going to deflate while you're
Oh
driving.
yeah.
We're going to select it to, let's take the locking ring off to make sure we're on the right setting. Yeah, we're on bar. So we're going to go to 1 bar, mark it on the 1 bar, line up the line, lock it in place, and there we go.
Okay.
Screw it on and you pull the lever. Now that is nuclear science. I'm your worst nightmare, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Your mother's got nothing on me.
Oh my goodness.
We're in the control room. We're taking flight.
This thing is stable, eh?
It's a V8.
You're an Irish now, so you're going to stay in first gear.
First?
Gear, just slowly come past me, first gear, until you get to that little black patch in front of the stand. And then you drive it up to the top.
Okay, first gear.
Ja, heb ik.
En dan als we bij die zwart gedeelte komen, dan
Als
ga
die
je...
voorwielen gaan, dan...
Ja, dan ga je op.
Go for it.
Eating all the chocolate bars from Daryl's snack car. It probably helps to have some sugar and some energy for the way back, because dune driving is not for amateurs.
What are you?
I am an amateur.
Explain yourself.
I drove up in second gear. I was doing that. I thought I should switch to first because I saw them making speed, but it was obviously too late. And then we got stuck. And then Nico got us even further stuck. I mean, look at that.
Oops. Right.
Yeah.
It's either that or we lose the arrow.
We need to start that camera before we go. Yeah, start it now.
She changed me.
You become scared because
So
you know
exchanged.
what? You need one of these.
Oh, shame. No.
No, but you're doing well.
I would probably wear it.
Oh, you're like really that you're nervous, huh? I'm also I'm not lying. Because look where you go up, look there. See the tracks? Like I said last night.
Right.
My wife does far better in life than I do. So I've got the most respect for women, I must say. I'll never, ever question a woman in my life because they're better than men. Let me tell you a true story. Women have got many faults.
Starts
Men
well.
have only two.
Okay, Hein, when you're
Everything they do and everything they say. And we're doing it, huh?
Maar je moet mooi kijken waar je rijdt.
ready. Behind me.
Je moet mooi kijken. En niet je eigen paadje volgen, ja?
Listen, guys, I just want to say, I thought my wife was a bad backseat driver. You must see this one next to me.
Yeah. The sun is in.
you drive?
Drive.
I drive.
Drive.
Ooh, Luxem. Oh,
That's cool, right?
It's not every day that you stand at this angle and your guide says just wait right there, I'll be right back. And the handbrake goes on and the gears is going.
You think you can go back?
I don't think
Is anywhere back? There's no going back.
There's no going back. You go. There's only forward and out.
I'm just hoping there's nothing there below.
Well, apparently there is.
That's why you're waiting here. You're just moving the house quickly.
Okay, that's great.
Just wait for me up there.
can't see the angle,
No, you can't.
but it's just like down there.
If there was a tree. You hear the sand?
Yeah.
Oh my word. Oh.
Our destination for today is Puros. We're going to drive a little bit southeast, away from the Angolan border for now. So, last goodbye to the dune that a few of us came down from yesterday, and leaving a small little sign behind here.
Yeah, it's a little bit soft up here, so keep.
So actually, along this coast the whole time, Hein has been telling us about this Dunedin Star shipwreck that has a long, intricate story of how people were rescued here and there, and then again things went wrong. So so many things went wrong with so many people. But this little place is where the pilot that tried to rescue them built them a shelter. So it was mostly women and children and civilians, and he built them a shelter. And they stayed here for more than 2 weeks until they were rescued.
And this was all in back in 1942.
1942, and they were on their way to India actually with the ship, and yeah, but at least these people were saved and brought back to Walvis Bay. They did the moon landing shots here. You go out and see if you can have a look at high step.
We are officially out of Skeleton Coast National Park, and we look back at an amazing week of this great first leg of the Opposite Loch Iona expedition.
Yeah, we saw so much, we did so much. There's so many impressions, it still has to land a bit. But we're really grateful to have seen this mystical and remote place. And from here, we're going to Puros, which is apparently special and beautiful. So we're looking forward to that. And after that, we'll go in the direction of Ruacana, where we will cross the border with Angola.
A new country for us.
So join us next time for the last bit of northern Namibia and the first bit of Angola.
Thank you for watching.